Xabi.
Now, Mr. Xabi Alonso, after much speculation, has decided to stay at Leverkusen for an extra year. What do you think?
Good. I support that. I think he's still learning his trade. This should be his first full season as manager or second.
First full season as Leverkusen, because he took over when they were in the relegation zone and then he took them up.
Yes,
this is his
he's
first,
had a wonderful season. I read somewhere he's not lost a single match this season.
The only team in Europe.
Wow. But I think despite that impressive performance, he's still learning. He's still learning on the job. I think Bayern or Liverpool are so much of a high-pressure job, and they might not have time to be patient with him if things go wrong or if he has a false start. So Leverkusen might, Bayern or Liverpool might not. So it's good enough. Let him win what he has to win at Leverkusen. He will surely win a trophy this season.
He's winning the league.
He's winning the league for sure. Yes, another season and then probably he'll weigh up his options. But I think in the phase of his career where he's just starting out, it's good to remain at Leverkusen for at least one more season.
You know that saying that says strike while the iron is hot?
Yes.
How about you just strike it?
And as I said, the repercussions, just in case things don't go right.
Do these kind of jobs come often enough?
If
How many times does a coach have to choose, spoiled for choice between Liverpool and Bayern Munich? Take your pick.
Real Madrid also in the looking, I'm told, because he's an ex-Real Madrid player.
Yeah, he's an ex-Real Madrid, but Ancelotti has a contract until 2026.
Oh,
so maybe
that was out of the question, yeah.
How often?
Yeah.
How often do you have two options?
Not often. And these jobs won't be available next year.
That's what I'm wondering.
But I can see where he's coming from. I can see he might end up being a one-season wonder. So in the phase where he is of his career, if this is his first full season, I know there are those who've... Okay, look at how, for example, Arsenal have been patient with Arteta. 8th position twice, then I think 5th, then 2nd. You get where I'm coming from.
Yep.
Will Barca... Look at how Barca have not been patient with Xavi.
Yeah, actually, so like they are now trying to have a conversation with him again.
To remain?
Yeah.
Typical Barca.
Like they are thinking, but are you sure?
I believe Xabi might have looked at himself in the mirror and said, I'm not quite ready for that leap yet. Let me go one more season. Let's see how it goes. And probably the speculation was getting at him because every week, people will speculate about it. People will talk about it. The papers will be on your case. And probably getting into the business end of the season, he wanted all the attention to be on the squad and the team and not him and his future. So probably that's why he made the announcement now. Or probably one of the two clubs told him now, listen, it's now or bust. You have to tell us whether you're coming or not. So we look for contingency plans if you're not coming in. So all those factors coming into play, I will really support where he's coming from. Leverkusen another season, and then let's see how it goes from there.
He's only 42?
Yes.
So he's young.
Yeah.
Secondly, I hear he's the kind of guy who only does what he wants when he wants. Like, he's very calculated. He takes in his own time. Guillaume Balaguer had written something, tweeted about it the other day. And then thirdly, in a way, I understand why he wants to wait. You don't want to follow Klopp, given how well he's done. I guess you're feeling like the weight is going to be heavy. And then you're looking at Bayern and thinking, this is probably the worst Bayern in a long time. And there's also the question of, you've just done wonderful things with Leverkusen. How do you then cross to Bayern and then you start doing the same? So maybe there's those kind of things to think about. And then there's another one which is a bit far-fetched, which is, or maybe he's thinking, in another 2 years, Ancelotti is not at Madrid. And that's the dream job. But I feel like he should just have taken it.
Bayern, you mean, or Liverpool?
Either. I understand the logic behind waiting. I mean, when Mourinho came in, he won the UEFA Cup, and then the following year, he won the Champions League. Then he left. So he had 2 great years at Porto. But Pep had 1 good year at Barca B, and that was it. I just wonder, the other side, like, how often do these opportunities come?
Yeah, they don't knock on your door. But
and you have 2. If I was him, I'd have gone, I think, Bayern first. Because Bayern have the biggest budget in the Bundesliga. They'll give you everything you want. You build that team. You win 2 other league titles with Bayern, or 3, or maybe 2 years. Then Liverpool have fumbled a bit. Then now it's Liverpool or Madrid.
That's the best case scenario.
Yes.
The worst case scenario, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
And then? Because you're looking at it works and you followed it to the logical conclusion. What about it doesn't work?
You become like Stevie Gerrard, you go to Saudi Arabia.
That is probably what rang through his mind as well. Because they'll be very good when they're trying to lure you, but when you don't perform, you will not believe it's the same guy you negotiated with when you're coming in.